Hi, welcome everyone. I'm Terry, your energy therapist with Energy Pathways, and I have your general reading for the overall collective for the week of March 5th through March 11th. Remember, it's a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I hope you enjoy it. I hope something comes through for you. I've already shuffled the cards, and we'll see what the overall energy is that the universe wants us to take heed, pay attention to for the week. And right now it has answers. So we have the card of answers. Have you been asking questions lately? Things that you are seeking answers to? The universe has the answers, and you have all the answers within. We are always reminded that if we are quiet and still, at least take that 5 minutes for yourself to quiet yourself, maybe at the end of the day or at the beginning of your day, shortly before going to bed at night, to just quiet the mind and give yourself some breathing room so that answers can flow. Put your question out there, expect an answer. Don't, and oftentimes we're trying to predetermine what we want that answer to be, but to be open to what the answer might be and the possibility of how it might arrive, not necessarily how we think it will arrive. So if answers are what you're looking for, the universe has them, which always resides within yourself. Let's see if we can drill down on that just a little bit. We'll give another quick shuffle here of the Rider-Waite deck. We need one or two. We don't need half the deck. Spirit, what can you tell us for our folks? This one popped out for the week of answers. The Magician. Here we go. The Magician. He has all of the tools in front of him to get his answers. He has all the tools on his table. He brings from what is above, he brings it down to manifest. He makes it happen. You have the tools also that you need. Sometimes we just need to be a little more open-minded or creative in our thinking of what those tools might be. It could be all sorts of things, whether it's networking, or maybe it is actually like a hammer off your tool belt. But there are a lot of things can be classified as tools. Your spiritual tools, your construction worker tools, people that you know who know someone, but you have the tools you need to get your answers. And you can put it together and make it happen. Let's see if we can get some kind of, what is the Magician for? What is it that we're trying to manifest? What should we be paying attention to make manifest as an answer for this week? What should we be looking to? Let's see, get a little more specific on this. We'll pull the top card, and we've got planning. Here you go. So get your tools together. Well, there we go. Get your tools together. He's showing off what great work he did. But this all requires planning and looking ahead, not putting the horse before the cart. So formulate your question or your situation. Put your plans, get your planner out, get your maps out, get your professionals in a row. Those you can go to for questions, mentors, whether it's bosses or friends or just someone you know specializes or did a great job in the area that may help you with your answer, because that will let you know which tool you need to use to make this come to fruition. The answers will come when you start looking for the right tools and the right plan. You may need someone to help you with that plan, to help clarify it, bring it down to earth here, so you know what it is you need to plan, how you need to plan, the steps in that planning to make it come forth. Let's go again and see what else we can find. What can you tell us about this planning stage, the construction stage of this work in progress? Dream. You notice too, I do want to bring attention to this too. There are 3 people in this card. Let's see if we can get this. There's a team here. And as I had mentioned, you may need to look to those who know better on how to help you plan this so that you can bring it into fruition as you hope or as you envision it. So don't hesitate to, even if it's a temporary team, to get the right people in line so that you can bring it all together with the right plans, the right tools, the right outcome, and to not rush it, to make the plan come together in its divine timing. And don't get too tied up with every little teeny tiny detail. Oftentimes that will stagnate you. You will get tied to it and it will bog you down with the absolute basic necessities. There's some things you need, but there are a lot of things that you don't have to get it rolling. So contact the right people, get your team together to help make this come together so you know what tools to bring together to use to their best ability to get the answers that you seek. All of these teams together, all of these, put them together, make the plan with the team. This team will also help you get the answers you need to put that plan in place. Asking the right questions for the answer you want or are hoping for, or it may be a totally different answer. Oftentimes it's not what we suspect, or there's, you know, the twists and turns in the roads. I think the important part of this that stands out to me is the teamwork to get those answers, to get the right professionals in place so your answers can actually work. I mean, you can get an answer for a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's going to work for you or for what you have envisioned or hoping for. So tap into those who know, or at least have more experience in that area of expertise. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of different things you'll have to look into. And I know there's, you know, if you're just starting out with whatever it may be, there are often free consults for X number of minutes or whatnot. A lot of different resources out there for, you know, whether it's medical, planning a business, you know, finding different daycare options. I don't know why that popped into my head, but there are a lot of different paths and avenues that you may be able to look down toward, and asking those questions of the right team will get you different answers, and it'll help you dissect what it is you're really looking for and what your end goal, what you want it to be, so you know what to use to get to where you want to go. So keep an open mind. I think that's a big part of this also. Let's get a little more information on this from our Prism deck. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, let's see what that dropped out. I'll be right back. Oh, we've got 2 down here. Confidence and surrender. So we've got surrender. Oh, there we go. That's better. Surrender and confidence. You put your questions out there to the universe and watch for whatever message may come through. But let the universe do its job. If you keep changing your mind or changing the question, then you're going to confuse the universe too on what it is you want. So formulate it, be confident in what it is that you want to manifest, whatever it is you want to happen, so that you can put this plan into place. Don't get bogged down with the details, because that oftentimes, if you go too deep into that whole planning thing, you get held back and you get too deep into every little thing that's got to happen, and you get stagnant, you get stuck, you don't do anything at all, and then you'll never get closer to the answer that you're looking for. And that's where you want to be. That's where you want to go. And you know, it's all a journey anyway, because if it isn't this one, you'll come up with something else, and you'll have another adventure to go to. But remain confident that the universe has got your back. It is your job, however, to listen to the universe. Use this, use your heart, open up, use your intuition, listen. Something that sparks your attention, grabs your attention. Oh, I've never heard that before. Be open to meeting new people, and not being afraid to ask the questions so you can ultimately find those answers. Be open to this. The answers will come. They always do. And even if it's an answer you don't think you like, it may be unexpected, and it may be what you need to hear to rethink maybe your approach to whatever this may be. Let's see what else we've got here. And then we're going to pull a wild card too and see what that's got to say. Oh, breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. Along this journey, remember to breathe. Breathing will keep you grounded, and it will keep your focus. It will keep your head clear, and it will keep you calmer instead of just going in 10 different directions trying to bring all this together. So remember to breathe, and always slower on the exhale. That's what will reset you to your vagus nerve to some normalcy, and lower that cortisol level so that you're calmer. This will also bring your awareness back to self. And remember to love yourself, to take care of yourself. You need to take good care of yourself to bring all of this together for the project, for the answers that you're looking for. To keep that clear head so that you know, and you can put this plan into action with the tools you are going to discover you already have, and to use them to your best benefit. Let's pull a wild card here and see what surprise there is out there for us for the week. I'm going to use our Funky Morgan deck. It's always fun to use this deck. You never know what's going to pop out of here. All right, what have we got? Door to the Akashic Records. Okay, so for those who aren't aware, the Akashic or Akashic Records, sometimes referred to as the Book of Life. It is the book it is the records of everything that ever was, everything that ever will be, particularly for you, and any other information that ever was, will be, or currently is, or what has happened. It's everything, all knowledge in one spot. It's in the universe. You have access to the Akashic records. Okay, let's try this again. There. I have not accessed the Akashic records. I have not tried to, but it is the knowledge of everything. It's all your life contracts that you put in place before you manifested into this lifetime. And the magician can bring that down. There are those who can read your Akashic record for you if you like, but no surprise, there's a record or a book of life out there that, you know, a lot of them in the Christian faith anyway, has been told there's the book of life and everything is in there about whatever it is for you in particular. And that is your book of answers. You would have to Google this. I'm not going to go into an Akashic record lesson here, but you can Google it. There are those out there that can read that for you, which would help perhaps bring some of those answers to you, or a pathway, or some other resources that you may want to look into at this point in time in your life. And, you know, the Akashic records may tell you that the timing isn't quite right yet, or when a better time would be to approach for this plan to manifest. Whatever the case may be, you have the magic in your life to bring everything from the ether down here to manifest. You have all the tools, as woo-woo as some of that may sound. There is energy that runs throughout everything, and you have control over that energy and how you create your life, your path, your ideas. Don't hesitate to go to that quiet place to find your tools. And make your plan so that you can find the answers that you were seeking, because the universe and the Akashic records have all of that. The trick, breathe and love yourself and never let that go. Surrender and let the universe do its thing, and focus on listening and watching for clues for the answers that you're hoping and seeking to find. Focus on that, though, so you don't confuse the universe. Because if you start changing your mind, then it doesn't know what to deliver. So bring it in. It's all right to rethink it. And you tell them that. It's like, okay, I've rethought this. Let's do this again. This is what I would like. This is what I want. The trick then is to be confident and that it's already happening. And that's a new process for a lot of folks. It's not the way most of us were raised, but behave as if it already is. Be confident in knowing that it's there and that it's yours. And have a fabulous week. Enjoy. Check out the Akashic records. See what it's got to say for you. It is not my forte, but there are plenty out there. So check it out. Have a wonderful week. Take good care of yourself. And I will see you next week for Tarot Tuesday. Much love to all. If you even found this cute and funny, any enlightenment at all, please like, subscribe, share, follow, and yeah, comments below. I love to hear your comments. I always respond to. So please check it all out. Have a fabulous week, and then I will see you next Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday. Bye for now. Take much care. Bye-bye.